Grandparents, are you wondering if you have rights to be able to see your grandkids? Hi, my name is Zachary C. Ashby with Pacific Northwest Family Law. I've had clients come into me wondering if they can gain access, visitation to, or other rights to their grandkids. I've seen this happen when there's been some kind of falling out between the grandparents and the parents, so that the parents essentially cut the grandparents off, or in circumstances where the parents are unfit, for some reason. So that's the two basic divisions. You have two main options. The short answer is yes, you do have some rights, but they are limited. If the parents are fit, you can seek what's called grandparents' visitation. In these circumstances, usually you'll have the situation where there's been a falling out and the parents don't want the grandparents involved. Or maybe there's been a divorce and one parent doesn't want the in-laws or the former in-laws to have time with the child, and so they seek a way to keep the grandparents away. Couple things to know. If you have to file a petition as a grandparent, you are on the hook for any attorney's fees that the parent has to pay to defend against it. So you have to watch out, because there are additional costs. So you might be paying for your own attorney and for the other parents, and for the parent's attorney. In the situation of divorce, where it's essentially your former son or daughter-in-law who doesn't want you to have anything to do with your grandkids, during that other parent's time, you do have to respect their time, absent a petition for visitation. But during your child's time, there usually are no restrictions at all as far as who the parent can have watch the kids. So there are some options there. If you do go the route of filing a petition because you can't gain time or access otherwise, there's some things that you have to be able to prove to the court. One is that you have a pre-existing relationship with the grandkids, that's in the best interest of the children that you continue that relationship, and that cutting off the relationship would cause more harm than good. Then and only then would you be able to move forward. You still have to go through a lengthy process. That one of the big hurdles in place is that financial hurdle, that you may be on the hook for not only your own attorney fees, but the attorney's fees of the parent who's blocking access to the kids. So that's the basic landscape there. The other option is a minor guardianship, and this only takes place when the parents are unfit. We've seen this happen when in the wake of some kind of addiction, or maybe abandonment, or something along those lines, where the parents just aren't providing basic care for the kids. Now, if Child Protective Services get involved, there is a preference for family placement. And so you can often get, through CPS, you can get placement with you as long as you can pass background checks. But you can act even prior to CPS getting involved, and without their involvement, if the parents are absent, through the superior courts, and filing a petition for minor guardianship. You do have the burden of showing that the parents are unable to provide basic care, and that that's in the kids' best interest that you be their guardian. So there are still some burdens. There are some other burdens that's less financially oriented, but there are legal hurdles to ensure that the parents' rights are protected above all else. All of this really stems from, it's actually a case from Washington State that went to the United States Supreme Court, in which the United States Supreme Court said that a parent has a constitutionally protected right to raise their kids how they want. In that instance, there was a death, and the mother of the children no longer allowed the father's family, the father had passed away, as much access as they had before. And so they had gone through a Washington state law to allow visitation. And it went all the way up to the United States Supreme Court. They said, no, mom gets to decide because she's a fit mom. And you can't just strong arm or avoid her rights to raise the kids how she wants. So in order to conform with the United States Constitution, the Washington legislature created the grandparents' visitation, as well as this minor guardianship law, where grandparents can gain access, but there are further hurdles to ensure that a parent's rights are protected. I hope this was helpful. If you have any comments or questions, please comment below, or you can send an email to info@pnwfamilylaw.com, or you can call us at 509-866-4111. Thank you.